think it's important nowadays to go to university. What do you think, lady?
I think it's maybe not that important to get knowledge, but just the paper maybe. I mean, in my case here in Mexico, because of my experience, I've noticed some people it's not really important to go to university to have a good job. It's just about experience. But nowadays, I consider important because of the paper. If you want to a really good job, you need a paper to prove that you are educated. But the again, it's just the paper. It's you can have knowledge by yourself, reading books that you're interested in. So I will say 50-50.
I definitely think that it's very important, but not just for the information or get knowledge from our lecturers or our professors. It's important to how we can learn information, how we can get habits to our working regulations with the social abilities. So, for example, I know lots of successful people, very rich people without university diploma, but I can realize that they have communication skills levels and how can treat their employees is very different. But as I said, knowledge is not important, but get socialized. But how can we learn from the internet, or how can we from independently only ourselves? Is it very important? And that's abilities only gained from university. So it's not a must, but it should be enrolled to university.
That's really a tricky question because when I was a student, it was really important to go to university. We were always told that without education from university, you will never find a job. But today, I think it's not really important on the one hand, because you have to have some practical skills to do some kind of job. And moreover, there are so many online courses so that even without having a high education, you may get some new skills. But on the other hand, still university education gives some kind of development, maybe development of your mind. It broadens your mind, which just make you think another way. It just expands your mind. So from this perspective, I guess it's really important to go to university. And by the way, at university, quite often you find your real friends, which stay with you forever. Some people also find husbands and wives at universities.
I guess it's very important. Yeah. However, and recently there are lots of universities in Turkey, and number of universities is increased, but the quality of the universities is worsened, and that's why right now, being a graduate of a university is not enough, and you need to graduate from the top universities.
University is not a must thing nowadays. Okay, people can do and can get information, knowledge, and skills by improving it themselves.
Yes, of course, it is important to go to university, but for me, what is more important is your field. I think we should somehow attend a good field so that finally we can, after graduation, we can find a good job easily.
Yeah, well, I think it's really important, but there's something which is I will consider is a really I would say it's a danger. I mean, the idea of the university is to open our minds, to a universal thought, and not to tell you what to think. And I think it's really important for a professional development, but also for us as a human being. I mean, we need to to get in touch with different points of view and to enrich ourselves culturally talking.